With the introduction of the new MMA promotion owned by Khabib Nurmagomedov, some would wonder, is this promotion better than its older counterparts? Well, many issues between the UFC and its fighters have appeared over the years, and we've heard great things about Khabib's new promotion. So, this video is made to answer that question and provide reasons to support our answer. To put it simply, here is why Eagle FC will be better than the UFC. We have done some videos about the new promotion purchased by Khabib Nurmagomedov, what they have to offer to the fighters they sign, and the problems that fighters currently have with UFC boss Dana White. But for those who are just joining us, here is a brief run-through for you. Eagle Fighting Championship, EFC, is a mixed martial arts promotion company established by Khabib Nurmagomedov in 2020. Guerrilla Fighting Championship, formerly known as Federation of MMA of Samara, was renamed Eagle Fighting Championship, or EFC, in November 2020 after Khabib Nurmagomedov bought the Russian MMA promotion for $1 million. It operated out of Khabib's home of Dagestan and has been in the industry since 2017. When Nurmagomedov retired, he acquired the promotion and became the promoter as they were on the edge of bankruptcy. Since December 2020, the rebranded MMA promotion, named after Khabib's nickname, the Eagle, has run 15 events, mostly in his home country of Russia. One was in Kazakhstan and another in Kyrgyzstan. EFC announced that they would be holding their first event in the UFC on January 29, 2022, in Miami, Florida. The January show was Eagle FC's debut in the United States, which will probably give way to several more in the US in 2022, per Nurmagomedov. Eagle FC officials are working with media company FLX on a production facility in Miami called FLX Arena. The Eagle FC events in the US will be run out of that venue and streamed live on the FLX Cast app. That being said, a new promotion that started barely 2 years ago should not be better than one that has been around for way longer than that. Well, you will be surprised that the reasons why the phrase new and improved applies to Eagle FC better than UFC. The UFC hasn't exactly been the best promotion for fighters, as some fighters have come out to complain about the unfairness within the MMA outfit. Moving on to the reasons why you are here. New systems. The UFC has been running a particular system favoring some fighters more than the others, and fighters don't exactly like their current system. Thought to be a good one is not being enjoyed by the fighters in the promotion. On the other hand, Eagle FC is an association formed by a retired fighter who understands the predicament that these other fighters face in the UFC, considering he used to be a part of the MMA outfit. An MMA promotion run by someone who understands their plight will look better than the UFC right now. More weight classes. Khabib isn't only planning to treat fighters with respect, he plans to listen to what they want. Over the past several years, fans and fighters have been clamoring for a 165-pound weight class, and Eagle FC is delivering just that, because he says that's what the fighters want. The addition of the super lightweight 165-pound division, which provides the middle ground between lightweight and welterweight fighters, has made quite the impact. In addition, Eagle FC's welterweight division shifts up 5 pounds, creating 10-pound increments between weight classes. Nurmagomedov said, "I understand this game from the inside. I was a professional fighter last 12 years. I hear from many fighters that they want weight classes at 155, 65, 75, and 85. When I opened this Eagle FC, why can't I do this? Let's build some new history. Better pays." Many fighters in the UFC, such as Francis Ngannou and Jon Jones, have complained about being paid less than they deserved. For example, Jon Jones once complained about not getting a better contract with the UFC. He also said, "I know so many guys that are living in Jackson MMA gym because they can't afford to live in their own apartment, and they're UFC fighters. So this is bad. If I have a bad relationship with Dana, sit out for 2 years, 3 years to bring light to what's happening, then these are the things people remember you for more than winning belts, to stand up for the younger fighters." Considering that Khabib Nurmagomedov used to be a player and has probably experienced this kind of treatment, it is assured that he will offer his fighters better pay. Case in point is Kevin Lee, who just recently signed with Eagle FC after being released from the UFC. This was a shocker to everyone, as he was pinpointed as a future champion. He said, "Pretty much everything about it is better than my UFC deal. Pretty much everything. I mean, the only difference is that there's no PI, Performance Institute." What the fuck does that mean to me, you know? Even the facility they're running the FTX Arena out of is beautiful. It's got everything in it that you would need. It's got studios. They're thinking outside the box. They've got a lot more freedom to do things. There was nothing about the UFC that was better, to be honest with you. Maybe the eyeballs for fighting on ESPN? That's big, but many guys get lost in the shuffle these days. More open contracts. even though the UFC is one of the biggest promotions in the MMA world. It also has a string of bad raps when it comes to how the outfit treats its fighters. This has infuriated the fans and fighters alike, as the fighters are becoming less motivated to put up good shows for the fans. Many fighters have complained about their contracts with the UFC, and UFC boss Dana White refuses to improve the contracts. Jon Jones has been lobbying for more pay for a while now, but he's become quite vocal about it in recent years. Jones said that he does not feel like he was wanted in the UFC by Dana White, and he would fight elsewhere if he were released from his contract. He posted long streams of Twitter messages about the dispute following Ngannou's match against Stipe Miocic, and the message all boiled down to the former light heavyweight champion wanting a better contract to move up in weight. There is also Francis Ngannou, who also complained of his contract with the UFC. When asked if he would continue to fight under his current contract, he said, "No, I would not fight for $500,000 to $600,000, you know? I mean, it's over. I just did this. I took this fight, for a personal reason and because I want to, make sure that regardless, even though it is unfair how I've been wrongly treated, I can make my case of saying I've accomplished the fight, you know?" Another example will be the contract dispute between Tito Ortiz and Dana White that almost ended in an all-out brawl. Heck, they got into it a couple times. These examples just show that the UFC does not have the best fighter contract, which can cause them to lose fighters over the years. Eagle FC has also been more open about its contract terms. For example, Kevin Lee's contract terms allow him to be paid in Bitcoin. He explained that the contract for Eagle Fighting Championship consists of 4 fights, as for each, he will receive Bitcoin instead of American dollars. By doing so, he became the first athlete in his field to get such type of payments. He said, "To be the first MMA fighter who has a deal worth millions of dollars in Bitcoin, the first one. There was some appeal to that for me." This clause was one of the reasons why he decided to sign this new agreement. Better for the overall market. Looking at the world of mixed martial arts today, multiple promotions have made it easier for the fighters to find the promotion that suits them and is beneficial to their career. However, there has been news that some of these promotions, such as the UFC, haven't been treating their fighters very well. There is the hope that if Eagle FC pays its fighters better, this would force the UFC to up their game and pay their fighters better to avoid losing them to other promotions. Nurmagomedov has scooped up several big-name fighters over the last 6 months, and believes Eagle FC could become a home for fighters fed up with the UFC or Bellator brass. During a press conference on Thursday, the 33-year-old said, "Big organizations like the UFC, Bellator, they have to be careful with their fighters because Eagle FC is here. Of course, we're trying to sign good athletes, great athletes with good names. At the same time, we're working with the younger generation too. We have 2 goals. I just want to say be careful. If they don't treat fighters good, Eagle FC is here." The UFC is currently dealing with immense fan fury over its pay structure, which YouTuber turned boxer Jake Paul has highlighted. And unhappy fighters could look to make Eagle FC their new home if they opt to leave mixed martial arts premier promotions. There is the hope that the presence of Eagle FC in the mixed martial arts world would cause other promotions to do better for their fighters. Even though the Eagle has retired from professional fighting, he is making some intriguing moves in the sport. And after such amazing signings, it will excite the fans to see what Nurmagomedov does next with Eagle FC. Will he be able to come through for fighters who need help? Leave your comments below and give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates. See you later.